Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. This one is just going to be of me chatting with you guys, kind of updating you guys about what's going on in my life a little bit. So I quit Burger King. I actually quit a couple weeks ago. I've been searching for another job, but I think I kind of know what I want to do. And I think I just got to, get the plan together. I kind of wrote some things down and trying to like put an idea out there. I've actually been really really excited about this new idea. Well, it's not for me; it's a new idea, but y'all know I love cooking and everything. So I was thinking that I would start my business from home. I would probably start small and start making like to go boxes, like homemade to go boxes. Probably like a couple different menu items I'm gonna put on there, and I'm gonna like have a variety. Probably each week I might like start switching it up, throwing a new item out there or like a new meal out there. If I don't do that, I might just stick to like the couple item like food items, meal items that I put on paper. I think it's a really good idea. I love cooking. I love like feeding others. And I would obviously charge for it because like I put a lot of work into it, and this is going to be something I want to do as a business. But I might start small, start in the neighborhood, and then see if I can go to like little like have like a booth at certain events and stuff where they have like the booths and have people try out my food and see if that can become bigger for me. I do want to cook from home. I do want to be an entrepreneur. I do want to work for myself. I'm sick and tired of working for these other people. Like, tell me why I got my first and only paycheck, first last only paycheck, and they lied to me. Not this is not even the first time they lied to me. um but I'm just like so glad I left because I was so fed up with these people that, like, it seemed to me like when I was explaining it to other people around me, they were thinking maybe I was being a little too dramatic about it, or they were thinking maybe like, oh well, like I was trying to find a reason to leave. But that's not even it. I just know, first of all, it didn't make me happy. It was like very toxic, very draining for my mental health, very bad for my body, and like I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't care how much money a person is willing to pay me for that. I'm not doing that. And so I was very unhappy. And obviously, I left and I've been searching for a job. But certain jobs are like, no, we need this type of availability, this and this and that. And I'm like, I can't do that. Some jobs were like, we'll get back to you. You're a great candidate. But then they have like, they seem kind of shady. So I was like, you know what? This ain't even gonna work out. I don't know if another job that I applied, because I applied to so many jobs like daily. I'm not even joking. Like daily, I applied to probably like 30, 40 jobs, maybe even more, just because I put myself out there just in case I get connected to somebody that I can like, you know, if my goals in life, what I want to do, like if I can get connected to, like, there's certain times like you have to know somebody to get to where you want to go. So even if it's like a door opens and I, try it and I don't like it, at least I have that contact or that connection that I can, potentially use. So I feel like it's always an opportunity. But anyways, I've worked so many jobs in my lifetime. It's so crazy because I'm not that old. But um yeah, I have a lot of experience, like in life, not just job wise, just life wise. I'm only 29 and I've been through so much in my life. And it's, time to do stuff that makes me happy. I want to, y'all see my videos. Like, I love cooking. Y'all see what I make. It's not always great. It's like typical stuff sometimes, but sometimes, like, like, well, the food tastes good all the time, but sometimes it's like pretty basic stuff that, anybody can make, obviously. And so, it's nothing to it, but like sometimes people just don't have the time. If they're gonna go buy fast food and spend 20, 30 bucks on fast food and get mediocre food that's like lukewarm sometimes, like one, they don't always be having their food fresh. They don't always be having their where they don't forget which certain items in your bag. They don't always greet you with great customer service. They're not, like, there's so many things that they're not. And I feel like with just one of me, I could be all that in one. I would have healthy food, fresh food, great customer service, like, I don't know, just like so much, like quality food for like not that much, but also because I'm making it homemade, everything is gonna be good. Like it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be fresh, it's gonna be healthy, it's gonna want people to keep coming back. So I feel like I can do it. I don't have a restaurant, I don't have like a pop-up, pop-up restaurant, nothing like that, but I think I can start small. I've already looked into like what items I want to put on there. I've looked into like dishware of what I would like to go boxes, silverware. I've looked into like what I want. Like, I feel like the kids can be included in this as well. I want to include them because I thought of like a dessert item that they could that we would make from homemade and sell that as well, along with some like drinks and stuff. I could juice and sell that, because a lot of times the stuff you get at the grocery store or at restaurants, even though it's juiced. Sometimes they don't, like, let's say you get like a turmeric shot. It don't come with the black pepper in it. Majority of the time it doesn't. And you need the black pepper in the turmeric shots or turmeric juices to activate the turmeric. So that's already like, okay. And then they be charging an arm and a leg for that. I'm not going to be charging an arm and leg, but I am going to charge for what I feel like is reasonable for my time, my ingredients, my effort, like my overall, like everything. And so I'm going to be doing that. I feel really excited about it to the point where like it's been on my mind, and God put this in my mind because like I always be having these what you call them creative ideas that he puts in my mind, and once it's in my mind, like I literally lose sleep over it. I be waking up like writing things out, thinking of different things, thinking of how I can maneuver and things like this. It's so crazy because like I think just 2 nights ago, like I didn't get no sleep. I literally stayed up the whole night because I could not sleep. And so like I'm really interested and passionate about what I want to do. I don't know how soon I will start it, but I'm hoping like real soon. While people, because we live like y'all showed you guys before when we walk to the park and stuff. We have a trail by our house that people walk on. So many people walk on that trail, and I feel like it's perfect. Like literally, I could sit out there all day in the warmth of the sun and just sell food. Like, why not? But I know like eventually I'll need a license, things like that. I'm just starting small to test the waters to see how it goes. I know every day is not going to be successful. I know everything is not always going to go as planned, but I'm willing to take that risk to try it for something I'm passionate about, that I love to do, that I don't have to work for somebody else. I don't have to be around toxic people, and things like that. Like, why not? I'm going to invest in myself and do this. But yeah, I feel like it will make me really happy as well. But tell me why, back to Burger King. Tell me why these people gave me a paycheck with the wrong rate of pay. And hold on, y'all. Anyways, y'all. So I'm back. Okay, so I was saying, they lied to me about the rate of pay that I would be getting. When they offered me the job, they had told me it was going to be a certain amount. And it's like 80 cents less than the amount they told me, which is crazy because that's a big difference. That's almost a whole $1 difference than what y'all told me. I only accepted the job because y'all told me I would get a higher pay. Hold on a second. You were watching TV in there, go watch it again. Take turns in there. And anyways, y'all. So, I know I've been ranting about this job ever since I got it, and some of the other jobs I had. But tell me why. So, like, tell me in the comments, would y'all be pissed off if a job told you, I'm going to give you this amount of pay? You say, okay, I'll take the job. When you get your first paycheck, they didn't give you the right amount. Like, they still owe me some money. And I definitely let her know that. I still have her contact, and I told her, I said, I need the money. So, like, no. I'm going to keep bugging y'all until you give me my money because you lied to me. It's not the first time she lied to me. Last time she told me, a couple weeks back, she said I would get my paycheck, this paycheck that I got today. So I went in there, all that. I texted her and everything. She said, yes, you'll have a paycheck. And we needed it that day. Tell me why my paycheck wasn't there. Because she lied to me again. Told me inaccurate information. She's horrible at communication. Tell me why she told me, and I even texted her after I went in there because she wasn't there that day or that time that I was there. The person that looked through the paychecks, because my first paycheck was going to be a paper paycheck, so I had to go in and get it. The guy brought me out, I guess he was manager. He brought me out a bunch of paychecks for other people. My name wasn't there. We looked through it 2 times just in case, like, he missed it or I missed it. It wasn't there. So I immediately got in my car, texted her, because she wasn't there, so I figured she wasn't going to answer her phone call anyways. Tell me why I texted her and told her, why did you tell me I was going to have a paycheck today and I don't have one? Because obviously the time I started was the ending of, I guess, their pay schedule. So I would be getting paid. Today was the date I was supposed to get paid. Not the date that she told me last time. So tell me why I was like, seriously, like we needed the money that day and we didn't get it. So I had to figure out other ways to get it not get that, other ways to get money for like gas and food and things like that. So we got that with help of friends and stuff. And like that was already a lie. Like, why did you tell me that? Like, people depend on their paychecks, like literally, especially people like living paychecks to paycheck. Don't tell people inaccurate information. If you're going to be the general manager or whatever your title is as a manager, don't tell your employees incorrect information. Like, come on now. And then plus, so that job is over with, obviously. I might be doing this new thing that I told y'all I'm going to be doing and see how that goes. And also, trying to see what else I was going to do. Or update you guys about. I guess these are my next steps that I have like my goals on. I feel like I'll be successful. I feel like I'm gonna put it out there because God's gonna bless me. He always makes a way when I feel like, oh my gosh, like there is no way. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna get through this? Always makes a way. It never fails. So I'm grateful and thankful. Even with like the resources He has provided us with, like grateful. Like we are definitely a family that's favored and blessed by what we've all been through so much. And so I'm just grateful. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. If I told y'all half of what I've been through or what my family has been through, it's crazy. And y'all would be like, you know, how are you guys keeping up or holding up? Like, how did y'all get through that? Like, what? Our testimony is crazy. Everybody has their own testimony, and no one's is exactly the same. That's what makes us all unique, and that's what, you know, is beautiful about what God has for us, our purpose in life. I feel like, I don't know. Ever since I left that job, though, both the jobs that I told y'all I worked, the hospital job and the Burger King, I've had so much more peace of mind. I've been less like, I mean, my stomach hurt here and there because, like, I don't know, probably like my diet or my, you know, workout, stuff like that. But anyways, I haven't been hardcore working out lately, or even like working out a couple times in a week. I haven't been doing that like I should be, which I need to be doing. But anyways, so, but I've been eating a bit better actually. So I'm proud of myself for that. There's like little wins, you know, like I can't have everything be perfect or the way I want it to be, but I can try. Like that's the best thing I can do is try. So, you know, trying to get my life, you know, I don't know. Like I want to say back on track, but like trying to have goals and trying to actually try to reach them is kind of hard, especially when you have multiple goals and then you want to achieve them all or like want to start them all at the same time. It's not going to work out. So like one thing is like better eating for me, you know, better eating. That will help with weight loss, which is what I need and want. Cutting certain foods out that are unhealthy. I've been doing that, been fine with it. I need to do more activities and exercising. I need to do that. I need to start my business or something like that, like start those things, at least the first steps. I also been learning languages. So I do speak other languages, but anywho, I got this app on my phone and it's like, it doesn't have all the languages in the world, but it has some of them. And I've been learning like the basic stuff. If I want to unlock and pay for like the other, it's free for some of it, but the other parts, like if you want to unlock, you have to pay for. But it's super cool. Like I've been learning Chinese lately. I know a couple of the other ones. French. I know some Spanish. I'm just like refreshing myself on the Spanish. But anyways, like there's so much I'm learning, and I'm grateful that I have the time, the space, the mental space. I need to do better on my sleep though. My sleep has not been great. Like, because I have more free time during the day, I sleep more, and I should be exercising more. I should be doing not just exercise, but like self-care and hobbies and business planning and just different things I should be doing. I haven't done that yet. But anyways, yeah. I'm just in a better headspace. And feet wise, my feet don't hurt as bad as they used to. When I worked at the hospital, I was dreading going there because my feet were killing me. I mean, like, killing me, like pain. I would get sick so much. My stomach would be in knots. I would have like literal physical sickness symptoms. And actually like go through that. I was just miserable. Burger King, obviously I didn't last long. I actually only lasted 3 days. My feet sort of kind of hurted, but it was only because my shoe wasn't wide enough that I needed. So, but either way, even if I got like spent money and got different shoes, it wouldn't have been worth it because I wasn't gonna stay. So the place itself was just not a good workplace. And I've been seeing more and more news and articles lately that says like horrible workspace. Like Chick-fil-A was like something about racism. Then I don't know what y'all call it when it's like, I think it's still discrimination when like a business hires only their, sure, like, so the Burger King I worked at, they only literally hired their race. And I feel like they also I don't know what, besides unprofessional stuff, like the way that they would like communicate and act like nobody else knows what they're talking about, but they would say some bad stuff. They also, I don't know if most of them were family members or something. The way that they would speak to each other is like as if they were family. My first day of being there, doing videos, like training, in training, my manager was yelling at the other assistant manager or something like that, like right in front of me, right in front of customers and stuff, just because she didn't answer her phone. And she left her phone at her sister's house or something like that. First she said all this in like English where people could understand. And those training videos are a joke, like literally a joke. I don't know why all these businesses portray like they're supposed to have these certain standards, but literally they don't follow them. The managers, the general managers, the assistant managers, the team leads, the employees, like team members, none of them follow this. I'm telling y'all, I've worked at so many businesses, not just fast food businesses, but like grocery stores, like healthcare, like all types of businesses. These people do not follow these protocols or training stuff that they tell you that you're supposed to be doing. As far as even like something simple as customer service. When people would walk into the Burger King I worked at and my manager would take their order, she looked like so unprofessional. Her body posture, her tone, the way she took orders was like, what? Like, you don't want to be here, or you look annoyed or irritated, or I don't know. Like, that is not cool. Like, I feel like jobs should not have people watch these videos. Like the safety stuff, I understand. But as far as like all the other stuff, is some BS. Because nobody actually follows that. I have not seen that one place, not even Walmart. I worked at Walmart a couple times. They do not follow that. And I'm not going to say it's only my area because I've lived in other states. It's around the states. They all do this. Not one place have I found that was like great. And I know a place is not going to be perfect. I get that. But if majority more than not is this way, then that's ridiculous. Like, come on now. Like, you know your food's gonna be nasty. You know they ain't gonna take the time to care for, you know, like, make it fresh, make it good, not forget your items, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, come on now, it's common sense. But anyways, I was saying, like, the Chick-fil-A thing, I heard about that. I know it's not only just these places. McDonald's is like anti-diversity and equity and stuff like this. Like, come on now. Like, this is crazy. And it's only becoming, I mean, it's been going on for a long time, but it's becoming more and more common nowadays, where people are like openly this way, being racist, being discriminatory, being prejudiced, being, I don't know, but like all of this just because of what's going on in the world right now. Like, the people who were like more quiet about their racism and prejudice are actually being openly this way and bold, because nothing's gonna happen. They're not gonna take accountability. Like, nothing's gonna happen to them. So it's like, I mean, what is somebody gonna do about it besides like sue them? Okay, that can go one or two ways. Besides like tell them off, besides, you know, boycott, besides protest, besides this and that. Like, yes, those things eventually sometimes work out. Not saying all the time, but sometimes it does. But people are still going to eat there. They're still going to have a business. Because guess what? Because people are going to buy fast food. And I'm one of them. I buy fast food. But ever since like I noticed how they were, I don't even eat from there. A lot of places that I used to work at, I don't go there. I don't eat from there. I don't even deal with them, because I know how they operate. I don't do that. I'm not gonna what you call it? Not invest, but like spend my money making them more successful when they're literally don't deserve it. Like, that's just not it. So anyways, besides all that, I know I just ranted on about so much stuff. I'm sorry for talking you guys' ear off, but I just had to get some stuff off my chest. And so, like, the new business idea I want to do, the update about the jobs that I left and what the reasons were and stuff like that. I forget what else I was gonna say. Oh, the no sleep, the health stuff, all that stuff. Just let me know in the comments. I don't know. Talk to me. I feel like a lot of people can relate to this, like, not just about jobs, but in life in general. And I try to be more and more like update you guys and like be open with y'all. Obviously, I'm not like 100% there yet, because I don't know what I can share and what not, because of how people take what you say and run with it, or they be trolls on here, or negative, or all that type of stuff, you know. Like, so I'm gonna figure out what I want to say and don't say to y'all. But anyways, thank you guys for the support that you guys been showing me and my family. I appreciate y'all so much, and I appreciate like that you guys care about me, how I'm doing, like that you guys are like just so kind. For the people who have been kind and showing love, I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming on and supporting our channel and watching the videos, subscribing, liking, sharing if you do share. You know, let me know. But like, talk to me in the comments. Tell me how you feeling, what you think about what I said, and yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. I appreciate you guys. Bye.